So we'll start with these sessions, series of sessions related to theory of computation. So we'll start about like understanding various terms that we are going to make use of in this whole course. So let us start with first thing. First symbol is, I am denoting it with sigma, so which would be called as alphabet set. This alphabet set will contain some inputs like, for example, 0, 1, 2, 3, so on. At the same time, maybe if I have a different set of alphabets, then I would be talking about, say, small a, small b, small c, small d, and so on. So these different sets would be used to represent different alphabets, which would be used for specific purpose. Now, when we do talk about these symbols, these would be having an individual value, like when I say 0, then 1, then 2, so on, as well as A, B, C, D. So if I have to apply some operation onto them, so let me apply an operation called length. So this length operation, which generally we represent with, say, mod. Say when I say mod W, I might be talking about length of W. Okay. So let us try to define this. Whenever we are talking about length operation, this length may start with values as 0, 1, 2, and so on. Okay. Now if I have to represent that as a set. So if I am considering this as an input set, and if I am trying to talk about generating different strings, okay, with this. So let me define another term called string. This string will be combination of this, either of these. For example, it could be 0, 1, 2, 3, or it could be A, B, C, D. So my strings that I can possibly generate, for example, if I take input to be A2, for example, Z, as well as capital A to Z, considering this for an English language. So my possible strings could be I am a boy, man, body, hand, and so on. So I can have multiple such strings generated. So these may be considered as a valid set of words which can be generated from this capital A to Z and small a, b, c, d as well. So if I talk about the generation, like I have restrictfully have taken these strings with the words that can be found in English language. But what about the strings which can be generated from this particular set? Okay, but they are not part of English language. Say for example, I may say AZ, BQR. Now these may not be possible words which can be found in English language if I talk about specifically language as an English. So in such a case, so this would be possibly, when I talk about this string set of strings which can be generated over this set, this can be a very big set which could be an infinite set. Now how exactly we are going to work with this? So for that purpose, we will define an operation called clean closure. This operation would be represented as, if my input set is sigma, then I am going to represent that set by sigma star. So this will work with this length operation. Okay. So what we will be doing, we are going to write set over here with respect to sigma. Say for example, if my sigma set contains only A, only one single symbol is there in my sigma, then what could be possible strings that I can generate with varying length? So if I talk about length, then here we are saying that length can be 0. So it could be a null string. So whenever I do talk about a null string we are going to represent using a symbol epsilon. Okay, or in some books you may find this notation as well. So, correct. So epsilon, or this particular symbol caret. So this would be represented or used for representing a null string. Now when I say null string, I mean to say a string with length 0. Fine. So if I have to talk about this sigma star now, clean closure over the given input alphabet sigma equal to A. So I can write it as epsilon. Then I have to pick next length to be 1. So what could be possible string that can be generated from this? So it could be A. Now next string that I want with length 2, so it would be AA, then so on. I can go on generating this. So this set would be represented as clean closure. Now let us say if I have sigma equal to AB, my clean closure would be now I have two symbols over here. So if I talk about again length operation, so I will be starting with null string length 0, then length 1. Now I have A and B together as symbols from input alphabet. So A, then B. Now I want length to be 2. So AA, AB, BA, BB. Then next length would be 3. So AAA, AAB, ABA, BAA, then I can talk with BBB, then PBA, then BAB, then next would be what? ABB, correct. So I can go on generating this kind of set which would be represented for clean closure. So this is what is an important operation called clean closure, which talks about a length operation over the input alphabet. Now what if my string doesn't, or my set of strings doesn't contain length 0 string? So in such a case, such a set would be represented as something called as positive closure. Fine. And this positive closure will have everything other than this epsilon. Everything I mean to say, all strings over sigma with varying length, excluding a string with length 0. So if I have to represent this positive closure, I will represent it by a notation called sigma plus, and this notation would be written in this way. So if I have sigma equal to A, then my positive closure would be remove epsilon from this set, write everything whatever is remaining. So length 1, length 2, length 3 and so on. So if my sigma contains AB, then sigma plus would be A, B, AA, AB, BA, BB and so on. So ultimately what we can conclude? We can say that sigma plus is equal to, if I represent this as sigma star minus epsilon. So this would be an important notation which we are going to make use of in this whole course, this clean closure operation. Okay, in next session we will talk about a few more things related to what this set of strings can be represented as. Here now let us try to find answer for this. How many possible strings would be generated if I consider sigma to be A, B and C. So can you give me what possible strings would be generated? So if I say whether if I am generating this set, how it will start? So first thing would be epsilon. Then what would be next things? Try to find out the answer. Now if I talk about answers, then next things would be A, B, C, AA, AB, AC, BA, BB, BC, then CA, CB, CC and so on. So this is how I am going to generate this set with respect to the given input alphabet. Now one should note that this would be always an infinite set of strings, okay, depending upon what your input is. Now what would be the answer if my sigma contains epsilon? What would be sigma plus or sigma star? What do you expect? So this sigma star, even if I have a null string, like for example, whenever I type something like an English statement as I am leaving here multiple spaces or delimiters over here, then I am writing this am, then I am again putting multiple or adding multiple spaces over here, and then I am adding this. So when I do talk about this kind of statement, I then pause, maybe containing multiple spaces and so on. So you can read this as a complete statement by excluding this. You don't consider that. Similarly, whenever I say a space and multiple spaces, it would be assumed as a space. Same thing would be applicable here. Null string, you write ultimately multiple number of times, 1, 2, 3 and so on. So my epsilon star would be, even if I write this multiple times epsilon, it would be always epsilon. So this also can be represented. If whenever I am talking about sigma equal to A and I am calculating sigma star, so I can represent this set as directly A star. Okay. On the same line, sigma star, if sigma equal to epsilon, the sigma star would be epsilon, epsilon, epsilon and so on. So ultimately I can write epsilon star equal to epsilon. Now what if my sigma contains null? This is null set. Then what would be my sigma star? So even if it is null set, always if I don't have any alphabet available for me, then always this will result to, if I try to calculate star or clean closure, this will always result to an epsilon symbol. Okay. This is because even if my input alphabet is epsilon, or sorry, input alphabet is phi, ultimately null string would be always there, and it may have multiple such strings available there. Fine. Thank you.